Today I'm showing you how to make a very decorative planter which will become a piece of art in your garden. No special techniques, just a piping bag from the kitchen, no special molds, those molds and how to get stuff out of them. A little bit of imagination, and by the end of this video you will know how to make your own beautiful pot. Something like this. For this project you will need a milk carton. I'm using a small one, bigger one is better. And why is this one is a good choice? Well, because the walls are round and it's easy to scoop cement out of those corners. Two type of gloves, one lighter one and other heavier one. So heavier one would be for mixing cement in the milk carton, and the lighter one is to do all those little details and placing cement on its place. Quick set cement, which hardens in approximately 15 minutes, and I'm warning you, the biggest challenge of this project is to figure out how this quick set cement works, and I will show you. Water and a little bit of imagination, and if you have some great ideas in your garden how to free form this cement into a statue or a planter, you're good to go. So by the end of this video you will have all sorts of interesting ideas swirling in your head, and you will go and do different things in your garden. I begin my free form decorative planter by forming the base. And don't forget about the drainage, of course. So how to work with this quick set cement? The minute you form the base and you start thinking about forming the walls, by the time you mix your cement, that base is already dry. So the trick is you continue building the wall, you form the first level, and then you go ahead and mix quick set cement and water. By the time you're ready with that consistency, and I will talk about it, you can place the second level on the first one, because the first level of cement, that ring, is already hardened enough to hold the second level, right? Now about the consistency of cement. That's a tricky one. You have to kind of learn how this quick set cement works. If you make the mix tight, dryish, on the dryish side, very thick yogurt, know that it's going to harden so much faster. So within 20 seconds, half a minute, you already will feel the hardening is happening. But if you want to have a little bit more time, you can make the cement mix, cement water mix, as a medium sour cream, and then it will last you a little bit longer. So you just have to experiment. Once you figure it out, it will be so much easier to work with. And here we have to go to our childhood memories of making mud pies. Remember that consistency of that mud pie? It doesn't fall apart, it doesn't falls down, it keeps its shape, but at the same time it's moldable. I'm not sure if you did mud pies. I did with my sister when I was a kid, so I remember that feeling. And that's how it goes. You go one round after another and you're building the planter's wall, and it is free form. You don't need to have molds, you don't need to get them out. I was struggling with my previous time I was making the pot from in the mold. I was struggling how to get it out and all that headache. It's easy to do, you don't need any equipment, just a little bit of patience. Here, I left my pot to dry a little bit for maybe 10 minutes, and when I touch it, it's very hot, which is that's how it's supposed to be. So what I like to do right now, while cement is still curing, I want to take care of this sharp edge, and I want to kind of smooth it. It's already hard. Okay. No, it's hard already. So 10 minutes. It's too much. 5 minutes. I don't want those sharp edges to be present at the bottom. Right now it looks like a hornet nest, these wavy cloudy layers overlapping. Don't worry, I'm going to cover them with applique, so it's not going to be noticeable. The most important thing is the stability of the wall. And many of you were wondering, how can I place wet cement mixture on dry cement during applying the applique? Well, maybe because that applique mix coming from the piping bag is so wet and the surface here is rough, I have no problems for applique to stick, and I made quite a few containers already. Not a single applique fell off, so I wouldn't worry about that. This planter is going to dry a little bit. I'm going to have dinner with the family and then I will be back. Here I want to achieve this nice top, and because it's overhanging a little bit, I don't want my cement to fall in a way. So what I'm doing right now, I'm making a very dense mix from cement, and because it's so dense, it's going to harden within 10 seconds, and I would be able to control cement from not falling. So that's another good trick which I learned the hard way, and you can use it. And here all the fun begins. After I'm going to acidify this surface with the help of decorative concrete stain. This happens to be in gray color because I like that gradation of color between the details and the background. So the fun part is I'm going to use simple pastry bag from the kitchen and learn from my mistakes. Use new fresh containers, because whatever is hard from old containers, the old cement, is going to get stuck on the entry level, on the exit level hole of your pastry bag, and you will have difficulties getting it out. And what else I do? I don't cut here this edge before I place cement in. I cut it after. This way I can control how thick cement is. And again, this process has to be done fairly quickly, so work with very small batches of mixed cement with water. I do maybe 5-6 tablespoons. Apply quickly my decor on the surface and then mix another batch. All right, I'm going to just create because I need to focus on the process, and you're welcome to watch how it all comes to life. 2 days later, ta-da-da! Look at my pot. It dried, bone dried, 100%. We had huge rain. I brought it in, and now is my best pot because now my little birdie, I like it. It looks so cute, even with those little crooked legs. It kind of matches all together with little leaves and all this. So the best part right now is to apply the cement stain, which makes everything more pronounced and super aged, as if it was in the garden for many years. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply the stain so all the surface of the pot, and then I will put this up, my birdie, and I will apply again the cement stain here. This way the stain will have the ability to sit in these crevices, and with time will make it even darker. So there will be again that gradation of color. You see how I put the stain first on the main part before applying all the cement decorative details, and you see the difference in color. So once I apply again the stain, this is not going to be as so bright because I don't like this bright cement color, and there would be that darker gray and lighter gray, and that play of color our eyes like. So the birdie, I like it. And then I'm not going to plant it right away because fresh cement releases a lot of alkalinity, but I'm going to decide which one eventually would be the pot for which plant, this one or this one. We will see. My beautiful pot is ready with a birdie. So I have 2 plants to try, and I tried them already. I have here hickory cypress and I have Alberta spruce. Both of them are dwarf varieties. And this hickory cypress came into my garden as a gift, thank you, Mindy. And she sent me the video of hickory cypress in the wild growing in open soil in the garden, and it is more than 8 feet tall. But hickory cypress is very slow grower, so 1-2 inches a year, and it is an excellent candidate to grow in containers while it is small, so it is going to mature slowly. So we have option number 1, and then we have option number 2 also, dwarf variety of Alberta spruce, which is also a very slow grower. But you see how it is here looking in this pot? It's kind of bottom bare. If my pot would be an inch higher, it would be perfect, but it's not. So Alberta spruce will have to find another home, and hickory cypress is going in. Just look how nicely it looks. It has this beautiful dense foliage with top green tops, which are lighter than the more mature foliage. Looks really interesting, and I think it looks really good in the pot. So now I'm going to find the last best part. I'm going to find an excellent spot on my porch, rearrange things, and place my new pot in there. If you like this video and it inspired you to create something unique in your own garden, please like this video and subscribe for future updates. Thank you for spending time with me in the garden today, and I will see you in my next video. Happy gardening!